Elements of piracetam. Piracetam is a synthetic compound made of nitrogen, carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen atoms. It is a
Wait,
derivative.
just a second. Let me raise the volume. Okay, I'm ready. Okay, say that again.
Elements of piracetam. Piracetam is a synthetic compound made of nitrogen, carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen atoms. It is a der- derivative of the amino acid gamma aminobutyric acid, or GABA. Piracetam.
Oh, so it is.
Uh-huh.
So it is a derivative of an amino acid.
Yeah. Piracetam has
Oh,
the chemical structure that consists of two caecilic molecules, which is why it's classified as caecilic derivative of GABA, or GABA. And
is
yep.
GABA an amino acid?
Um, it's a neurotransmitter in the brain that plays a key
but
role in
it,
yeah.
but it's I thought it kind of sounded just now that you said something like GABA is an amino. Well, okay. So
Well,
it's this
uh-huh.
this paracetam is a derivative of GABA, and it is a
Yeah,
derivative of amino acid, which kind of suggests to me that GABA is an amino acid.
I guess so. Yeah, we can come up with that conclusion.
Yeah, man. If you wanna write that as another
Yeah, yeah,
question, that's
yeah.
is GABA an amino acid? Which I didn't fucking realize that there's so many things that are amino acids. I thought they were like like neurotransmitter. I didn't realize it could be a
Uh-huh.
fucking amino acid.
Yeah, for
Okay.
sure. I'm gonna pause it really quick. GABA, or GABA, whatever. Gamma,
GABA.
yeah,
GABA.
aminobutyric, yes, acid is a neurotransmitter in the brain that plays a key role in regulating nervous system activity. It is an inhibitory neurotransmitter, meaning it slows down or reduces the activity of nerve cells in the brain. GABA binds to
Okay.
specific receptors in the brain, leading
So
to.
so
Uh-huh.
so 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 it's the no go. Remember how I said there was like go and there's no go? I guess
Yeah,
GABA is the no go. Okay. Okay.
leading to a reduction in
Continue.
the electrical excitability of nerve cells and reduction in the release of other neurotransmitters. This helps to balance the overall activity of the nervous system, preventing overstimulation and promoting relaxation and stress relief.
Wow, that is really interesting. I think what it relates to is kind of self control. So that pyraceta might actually promote self control,
Hmm.
like because GABA is what kind of allows you to stop something
Yeah,
that
yeah,
will feel good
it
immediately or
yeah,
whatever.
it regulates your mood too, also, and apparently, serves to, like, sort of like, manage pain or whatnot. Yeah. So now we're just gonna.
Another question for next time is what are the most popular supplements that promote GABA?
Okay.
Because I'm curious what paracetam would be similar to, like which because I know there's a number of things that promote GABA, so
Yeah, let me
I
write
guess
it
they would be
down.
similar to paracetam. Did you see what's the counterpart to GABA? Like what does the opposite job of GABA? Like GABA does the no go, and what's the
No, no, you
counterpart to
didn't
that?
ask me for that. I can write it down. So what will be the question?
Sure, yeah. What's the counterpart to GABA?
Part to GABA. Okay, there you
I
go.
think it's like glutamate. I think it's something like glut. Sounds. I think I'm pretty sure it starts with a G and sounds like glutamate.
Hmm.
Glu- might be glutamate, but
We'll
whatever.
find
Yeah,
out in
just
the
check it next
third
time. Yeah,
podcast whether you were right or
yeah,
not.
yeah. Sounds good.
You're quite knowledgeable, so I wouldn't be surprised if you got it right.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember it, but apparently I already forgot what it
Uh,
is. That name of it.
uh we're gonna jump into like the story of Cornelius E. Giurge. Cornelius E. Giurge was a Romanian psychologist and pharmacologist who is best known for his groundbreaking work in the field of cognitive neuroscience. Born in 1923 in Plus, wait, how do you pronounce it? That city? Uh, Ploiești, Romania. Um, Corneliu was a gifted student who showed a strong aptitude for science and medicine from a young age. He went on to study medicine and psychology at the University of Bucharest, where he developed a deep interest in the working of the brain and impact of the drugs on cognitive function. After completing his studies, Corneliu worked as a researcher and clinical in several psychiatric hospitals and laboratories, where he gained a wealth of experience in the field of psychopharmacology. In the 1950s and 1960s, he began to focus his attention on the effects of drugs on the brain and potential for these drugs to improve cognitive function. During this time, Cornelio became interested in the concept of nootropics, which he defined drugs that could enhance cognitive function in healthy individuals. In the 1970s, Cornelio became convinced that nootropics were a promising new
Wait,
field.
what?
Yeah,
In the 19 what?
1970s.
Okay, and then
90s
what?
become convinced that nootropics were a promising new field of study and began to investigate these drugs in more depth. He and his team conducted numerous studies and experiments looking at the effects of different drugs on the brain and exploring the mechanisms by which they improve cognitive function. One of the drugs that they studied was piracetam, which Corneliu and his team discovered had a significant impact on cognitive function, and especially memory and learning. Uh, Cornelio work on nootropics was groundbreaking, and he is widely recognized as the father of the field. He was the first person to coin the term nootropic, and his studies and experiments laid the foundation for future research in the field. Cornelius' work also paved the way for the development of new improved cognitive enhancers, and he is remembered today as a pioneer in the field of cognitive neuroscience. Throughout his life, Cornelio remained committed to his work and advancing our understandings of the brain and impact of drugs on cognitive function. He was a brilliant, dedicated scientist who made a lasting impact on the field of cognitive neuroscience, and we will remember, and he will be remembered for his pioneering work in the development of new tropics.
And he died at around 70.
Yeah, 71.
71.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Interesting. Okay.
yeah. He was born in 1923 and died in 1995. December 23 he was when he was born and died in 19th of June. And I looked up his cause of death in like multiple websites, forums, and it's not concrete, like it doesn't say. But like I look at some forums and shit like that, and random posts, and people were saying that the speculation basically is that he died of natural causes of like old age.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's good. Like I guess this piracetam didn't kill him early.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait, what year did he die?
95, 1995.
Okay, yeah. So he like discovered piracetam in like beginning 70s,
Yeah,
and he had like fucking 20 years to play with it, and I guess it didn't kill him
I wonder if
fast.
if he
At
had.
least it didn't kill him fast.
Yeah, I wonder if he had like the brain of like a 50, 40 year old at that age, or not.
Yeah, could be because most of these people who like discover something, they they take it as well. Like the guy who like came up with resveratrol, like he takes it. He like gives his he takes it. He gives it to his dad and whatever.
He
So
takes
like
it
I
religiously.
think uh uh
He takes it religiously, like it's like sort of like the elixir of life.
so I mean sort of I guess I mean yeah he definitely does it and gives it to his dad. But I'm like I think my assumption based on like knowing other people who develop stuff that they take that whoever developed came up with this piracetam, was also taking it.
Mm,
And I guess if he didn't die in 1970s shortly after discovering it, that kind of makes me feel better about it.
yeah,
Otherwise, I'd be like, wait, he discovered this piracetam and like he died within 5 years, some shit.
yeah, that would be very fucking
But
wacky.
anyways, okay.
Uh, what I was gonna say, effect of paracetam on GABA levels on the brain. A study published in the Journal of Psychopharmacology in 1991 found that paracetam increased GABA levels in the brain of rats. That rats were given a dose of 1,600 milligrams of paracetam, and their GABA levels increased by approximately 35%.
Damn.
Yeah, and it,
Yeah, do you happen to know the time scale, like how quickly they increased?
no, no, no. And I got this other one that is like the counter intuitive study, or like the opposite study.
Yeah, counterintuitive.
Yes, exactly. Um, which says that you know in the year 2000 they found that the paracetamol had no effect on GABA levels in the brain of healthy humans. They were given
Oh,
they were given a extremely lower dose compared to those rats. The humans were
oh,
given 4.8 grams of paracetam, and their GABA
all right,
levels remain the
all right.
same.
I missed you. I missed you. What? Wait, wait. No, I didn't hear. What?
They
What?
took
What?
they took 4.8 grams of paracetam. The humans, they did a study in the year 2000 on healthy humans and how it affected their GABA levels taking paracetam. And turns out that it didn't affect them apparently on humans. And
But does this? Do you know like per kilogram how much they were given?
no, no, no. The study
What?
only said like 4.8 grams of paracetam.
4.8 grams, and the mice were given 1 point something.
One 1,600 milligrams, something like that.
Yeah, what, about 1 gram. So like humans were given just 4 times more, but a human it weighs like 100 times more.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's like what is it like 20 times lower dose
yeah.
than the rats were given. What's do you happen to know what's the size of the supplement that they sell online?
Oh
Like what's the
no,
dose of that?
no, no, no. But I can look it up. Although, um, I think if I'm not mistaken, the uh, the average like dosage, uh, I think it was what was the dosage? Yeah, like 5 grams, to like 4.8. Like that's the average consumption of paracetam.
Oh, that people take per
Yeah,
day.
yeah, yeah. That's what the average
Okay.
dosage.
Or maybe that's where paracetam died is because in 2000s they tested in humans and it was like no effect on GABA.
I mean, apparently, a lot of people, based on what I read on YouTube videos, they glorify it. Like they truly believe that their cognitive senses and overall mental performance has increased. But I don't know, that will be
What kind of
placebo.
things do they say?
I don't know that
What kind of things do they say?
they're able to like focus better and they can like process and pick up things faster and like multitask better and stuff. And some people apparently have quit like methamphetamines, which will be like Adderall, like prescribe methamphetamines, Adderall. Or wait, no, no, no.
Okay.
No, I mean not.
Yeah, yeah. Adderall is meth, basically. I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Um,
I think meth and Adderall. I think Adderall is basically pharmacological name of meth.
yeah, no, I think it's yeah that or I'm like thinking about it. I think it might have been amphetamines rather than methamphetamines. Yeah, amphetamines. I think. I believe. I'm
Oh,
not sure.
those two different things.
Yeah,
I didn't.
I think it's amphetamines. Yes, but basically
But
people.
are those two different things? Meth and amphetamines.
Um,
Meth, and
I think. I think. Mm,
But it's fine. So they had an addiction to a drug, and then they were able to quit it
yeah, yeah, yeah. Basically.
by using. Yeah, that's why I'm like I suddenly got even more interested in it is because it like like I said, self control. GABA, self control, and being able to like resist things, immediate gratification, basically.
Mm,
Um, so like Um, that's all. I guess we'll wait until like you say like what are other like things that improve GABA just to
yeah,
see like what 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 are the available options for that.
yeah,
Like is piracetam the best option for it? But like it sounds interesting.
yeah, yeah. For sure, I'll look up into it. Um,
Okay.
so you want to know like how much is usually taken and like the prices and stuff like that?
Prices. Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I think that was from last time questions. How much is it?
Okay. No, I forgot about that one. I did not write that one. My bad. But yeah, I looked up into
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
That's fine.
What was I gonna say?
Did you start recording?
Oh, I've been recording this entire time.
Why not?
I've been recording.
Oh, you've been. I thought you said you didn't. Okay, cool. Good. Yeah, that's good. I just checking.
Okay. So guess what's the biggest source of lycopene? If you do not guess correctly, I don't know, bro. A monkey's gonna jump into through your fucking window and like beat you the fuck up. Take a
and
guess.
fuck me in the, and fuck me in the ass.
No, 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 no. Just beat you up.
Okay. Uh, you said what's the main natural source of
like,
lycopene?
yeah, like the biggest, like the one that contains most lycopene. The
I feel like
natural,
I
of
remember you
course, natural
mentioning
source.
tomatoes.
Yes, tomato. And
Are you
that's
serious? That's the biggest?
yeah, tomatoes are considered one of the richest dietary sources of lycopene, with a concentration of 6 to 10 milligrams of lycopene per 100 grams of fresh tomatoes. And you will
Damn.
yeah, yeah, and you will have to consume like 2 to 4 tomatoes to have like at least 6 to 10 milligrams of lycopene.
And how much is in the supplement?
In the supplement,
Yeah,
is
that was
yeah, yeah, I wrote it down.
cool.
Yeah, 10 grams, milligrams, sorry.
10 milligrams. So how many tomatoes you gotta eat per day to match the supplement?
2 to 4. It will be like, maybe you get 6 to 10.
6 to 10 tomatoes,
Yeah.
and a fist-sized tomatoes.
That's like the size obviously differs, So basically you will have to like measure the tomatoes on a scale and tell, oh yeah, yeah, that's 100 grams.
Well, I'm guessing it's like fist-sized tomatoes because there's also like the small like cherry-sized tomatoes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Of course, yeah, like
But
normal regular size.
oh, okay, okay, 4 to 6. Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean 6 to 10, 6 to 10. Wow, that is fucking amazing, man. I now I really want to try this lycopene thing. Okay.
Yep, you should definitely do it.
Mm. Yeah, maybe you should do that experiment. The experiment would be like, yeah, as far as like you would compare like lycopene to tomatoes. Golden versus green pears, but here it would be like lycopene from tomatoes
Also,
versus lycopene
I
from
forgot.
supplement.
I was remembering something. Like the average standard when I looked at the supplements of lycopene, like the capsule ones, on average they were like 10 grams,
Lycopene.
or lycopene. Yes, sorry. They were like 10 grams, but there was some of them that were like 20. So like the ones that I saw the most, it was like 10. The other ones were like 20.
That is so freaking amazing. Okay, yeah, we let's. Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know if like I maybe check with the pharmacy or some shit, or like look on Amazon
No,
if
fuck
they
that.
sell. I don't want to wait for fucking a month to like try
I'll
it.
see if I can find it in real life, and then if not, I'll just order it online.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Let's actually do the lycopene. I wanna because I wanna compare it to tomatoes. I wanna know what's better, fucking eating, like 7, 8 tomatoes or like one capsule of fucking lycopene.
Yeah, that makes sense.
um,
But yeah,
I guess when you wake up, or when will you be able to check in real life? Not in real life, but like in local stores.
yeah, I'll check for sure.
But I mean, would you be able to do it today?
Yeah, maybe. Come on, don't rush it up.
Why not?
I mean, I'll call and I'll look it up,
Like,
and if I can get it, I get it.
so will you be able to check it today, like the next time, when your work cycle starts?
Yeah, sure, I'll check it up.
Is that gonna be during business hours
Yeah,
of your stores?
I'll check it up, bro. I'll check it up.
N-
You're like
No, I mean,
you right now. You're like
yeah,
what? A little bit too
but you're not
excited.
giving me an answer.
Yes, I'm
Yeah,
telling
but
you.
you're not
Yes,
giving me a straight
I
answer.
will. I will.
I'm not asking whether or not you're gonna do it. I'm asking, more exactly when.
Yeah. I'll check it up on my work hours because soon I'm just once we finish with this podcast, I'm just gonna relax, make something to eat, I guess, watch something, and then go to sleep.
Oh yeah. And then when you wake up or whatever, and like your next work cycle starts, will that be during the business, or like will the stores be open at that time?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I can check. Yeah, I can check the a call up and ask him for like a pin, and if not, I'll just order it
Okay.
online.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that's let's do that first. Like the next time you start your cycle, and just see if the stores have it. Okay.
Okay.
Cool, man.
Yeah, for sure. And lycopene reduce UV damage after or before being exposed slash damaged. Lycopene might help reduce ultraviolet UV damage to the skin after exposure. So it's basically after.
Oh, nice. So like like if somebody's skin is already damaged from the stores or whatever, like helps to restore its
You're
more
cutting off.
original form.
You're cutting off a lot right now.
Oh, I said so. Yeah, so it's after the damage, so it like
Yes.
recovers it.
Yeah,
Nice.
basically. Now
That is super fucking interesting.
we're jumping onto garlic, cholesterol, triglycerides, LDL. Multiple clinical trials have shown that consuming garlic supplements or including fresh garlic in your diet can lead to reduction in total cholesterol and triglycerides levels. A meta-analysis of 11 randomized controlled trials found that garlic supplementation was associated with a reduction in total cholesterol by an average of 12.4 milligrams, with a larger effect observed in trials lasting longer than 12 weeks. So the longer you go with garlic as a supplement, the higher you're gonna reduce your
Lower your
cholesterol. Yeah,
cholesterol.
you're gonna decrease your cholesterol levels.
That's so weird. So like, it's not like you take certain amount of garlic and then like it reduces your cholesterol by a certain amount. It's like you have to take it for a while and like body starts to like, you know, like n- uh reduce reduce the amount of cholesterol in the blood
Mm.
uh over time, even though you're taking the same amount of garlic. Weird. Okay.
Okay, garlic is believed to improve cholesterol levels, and through several mechanisms, it has been shown to inhibit the liver productions of cholesterol, reduce its absorption in the gut, and increase its elimination from the body. Additionally, garlic has been found to have antioxidant properties, which can
Wait,
help.
wait, what? I didn't understand. Could you repeat that?
Okay, garlic is believed to improve cholesterol levels through several mechanisms. It has been shown to inhibit the liver's productions of cholesterol,
Inhibit.
inhibit of cholesterol, reduce its absorption in the gut, and increase
Pro-
its elimination
Production.
from.
Wait.
Uh,
You said it inhibits production of cholesterol in the liver. Is that what you
it,
said?
it, it has been shown to inhibit the liver's production of cholesterol,
Okay.
reduce its absorption in the gut and increase its elimination from the body. Additionally, garlic has been found to have antioxidant properties which can help prevent oxidative damage to LDL particles and reduce the risk of heart disease. In terms of LDL cholesterol, a meta-analysis of 8 randomized controlled trials found that garlic supplementation led to an average reduction of 6.71 milligrams. This suggests that incorporating garlic into your diet might help to lower the risk of heart disease by reducing the levels of LDL cholesterol in the bloodstream.
Hmm. Interesting.
What form of garlic did they take? Dried garlic powder in capsules. In
Okay.
uh-huh.
Yeah, that's
What
kind of what I did
what
at one
form of
point.
garlic was used in the study for the increasement of the white cells? Dried garlic powder in the capsules too. Which type of white cells?
Okay.
Studies suggest that garlic might stimulate the production of cytokines, uh, cytokines, which are signaling,
Cytokines.
are signaling molecules that can stimulate the growth and activation of various types of white blood cells, including T cells, natural killer cells, and immune cells known as fuck, mac-
Phagy.
macrophages. Yes.
Phagy. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then I wrote down what is I cannot pronounce that word, cytokines. Yeah. Um,
Cytokines. Yep. Yep.
are a group of signaling molecules that play a crucial role in the regulation of the immune system, inflammation, and cell growth. They are, the, they are produced by various cells in the body and act on specific targets cells to coordinate the response of various stimulations, including infections, injuries, and tissue damage. Cytokines can act on different cell types, including white blood cells, and stimulate them to divide, mature, and produce other signaling molecules. Different types of cytokines have different functions, including promoting inflammations, stimulating and producing other cytokines, and regulating the immune response. Some cytokines, such as interleukins and tumor necrosis factors, have been shown to have important roles in various diseases, including autoimmune disorders, cancer, and infections.
Cool.
Yeah, gonna pause it. The introduction, the C critical value, the C score is so many, or like C critical value, so many standard deviations away from the mean. A certain data point is the mean is just the average of all the data points, kind of of like finding the average grade in your class. Standard deviation is a measure of how spread out the data is. The confidence level is all about how confident you are that your results are accurate. It's expressed as a percentage and tells you how likely is that your results are close to the true values. Also, did you notice here that I typed two S's? I fucked up. My bad. For example, if you have,
It's
yeah, yeah, if you have 95 percentage confidence level, that means you're certain that your results are close to what's actually true. So when you combine these two things, as you score is at given confidence levels helps you determine how likely is that your results are accurate within a certain range. It's like finding the range of grades that you're pretty sure most students in the class will get. Um, in stats, and in stats, the letter N is used to represent the number of items or observations in a set of data. Think of it like this: when you are taking a survey and asking people questions, each person you ask is an observation. The total number of people you ask in the N value. It's kind of like counting the numbers of players in your guild to see how many people are in your guild. The N value will be the total number of players in the guild. When you're doing stats, you use N to keep track of how many pieces of data you're working with and helps you make calculations and draw conclusions from your data. Um, you know, uh, how you get like the critical value. First, you need to get the decimal of your probability zone, non-rejection zone divided by 100 to obtain the confidence level. Then you must do the following: one plus the confidence level, and then the result you divide it by two, and then you look up the given value in the chart. Sorry, I typed chat, my bad. And you look up for the values that match your score on the left and upwards, and then you add them up, and that's how you come up with the result. So basically, it's like one plus their confidence level, then you divide by two, so which will be like one plus six. I mean 0.70 equals to 1.7, and then you divide it by two, which will be um 0.85, right? And what I was gonna say, you that's how you come up with that, right?
Wait, what? So what is the 0.85?
The result of that formula.
Yeah, but like what is it? What do you need? How do you use this 0.85?
To like get the critical value.
So like on a curve, do you happen to know what that 0.85 would correspond to?
Yeah.
Is that the z value? Or no, that's not the z value. That's something else.
No, that's the critical
That's
value.
the
Like the C critical value.
is that the p value that's
N-
critical
no, no,
to
no. It's
rejection
called
non-rejection?
it's called like the critical value. Like, okay, so basically, what I was gonna say, what you do after that, right? What I was gonna say, okay, for the build value is like different, I guess, right? Uh, how can I explain it?
Okay, okay, I see, I get it. So basically, if the p-value is like lower than your 0.85, then you can reject it. And if it's higher than your 0.85, then you can reject it.
Yeah, basically. So
The hypothesis.
yeah, so what I was gonna say, for example, like also, oh,
I see.
okay. So basically, what we did here, is like the formula to get the critical value, and it's like one plus the confidence level divided by two. And here is,
Oh
just,
yeah,
and then basically
and
the
we
wait, 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 the result was like 0.85, And then you look at on the chart, and it's here. Then you look at, this level
That's
here.
one
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
chart.
No, 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 no. But like, look, that's a result of this. So you see, like the one here. You see the one here in the chart.
No, in the chart. Yeah, I see the one in the chart. Yeah.
Yeah, because the result that we got here of 0.85 corresponds to this number here, 0, like, 0.85 that is here, right? Then you look at the 1 here, and you look at the above number here, and it's 1.0.
It's zero.
And then you gotta add these numbers, and you come up with 1.04.
That's the zero.
What? You're cutting off right now very badly. I cannot hear anything.
I don't get it.
Uh, what?
I don't get it.
Okay, let me explain you the to get the C value from the chart. So basically, the formula is this one that you see here. You see it? Like 1 plus CL stands for confidence level, right? And then you're meant to divide it by 2. So it will be
Is
1,
that because it's one-sided?
yes. Uh, and then, you 1 plus like 0.70, which will be like the 70 percentage, the decimals of like the 70 percentage. Um, that will like equal to 1.7. Then you divide it by 2. That's 6. I mean, that's 0.85. And then if you look in this chart to the closest number to that, which will be 6, I mean 0.85, and you look at this number here, that's 0 point, like 0.81, 0.85, sorry, 0.85, right?
Oh,
And
that's
then,
number. Oh,
yeah,
I see it
and then if
now.
you look at
Oh,
the arrows, and you go all the way here, that's 1. If you go all the way here, that's the
um,
0.04. And then if you add it up, you come up with 1.04.
oh, okay, I get it now.
You get it?
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? It's the right. Like, are we supposed to divide by two? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
are
when
you
I looked
sure
up
we're
the
using the correct
formula,
one, like one-sided versus
yeah,
two-sided?
yeah, when I look up the formula, this was it. And, I watched
Okay,
a
for
video and I
one-sided.
read it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I saw examples, and that's what, and I read, page, and, watch video, and yeah.
And
Um,
what for two-sided? It would be just one plus CL.
I only looked it up for like one side, but I think that for two sides is like two. I mean, I have to check that up. I only looked it up for like one side,
Okay.
one tail.
Okay, okay. I guess as long as that's for sure for one-sided, it works.
Yeah. So, here in the chart, we got our alpha of like 0.3, which will be like the 30 percentage, right? And our critical value, which will be 1.04. And here's our confidence level is like 70 percentage, or zero point 0.7, which is here in the non-rejection zone. And here is a rejection zone, which is 30 percentage, 0.3. And we got our sigma, or sample mean, hypothesis, I mean hypothesized mean, or like mu sub 0, and the n, right? And we will be using like the C value, or like the C just formula, right? Or the normal distribution, I guess you can call it. And here, if you do like negative 0.0737 minus negative 0.6028 equals to 0.5293. Then if you divide, 0.9814 by the square root of 5, you come up with this result, 0.4388. And if you divide it, you come up with this C score, which is 1.9, I mean 1.206, like 1.206, and it will be around here, right? Like here, which is in the rejection zone, which means we reject the null, which means it's unhealthy.
Nice, nice.
Yeah. So
Ah,
basically, our
at
alternative
least we're
hypothesis.
like 70% sure
Yeah. So
that's
basically,
unhealthy.
our alternative hypothesis, which is uh, mu sub zero is greater than, it's right, because it's like greater than our hypothesized mean, which will have been at least zero, like neutral. So it's like greater than, it's like in the rejection zone.
Nice. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so like you see like the C here, that's like our value, like yeah, here, and yep.
Yeah, it works, like it works to reject it with a decent, probability.
Yeah. So
Nice, cool.
yeah, I'm glad that you enjoy my presentation, broski.